Good afternoon, friends. It is not Thursday, it is Friday. And I'm still telling you this story. Thank you for joining. It is Calvin, not Calvin, storyteller, musician extraordinaire. This week, I have a great story for you. But first, please hit the subscribe button. Look at the other videos. Listen to my songs. Please help a brother out. I appreciate y'all. So this is a continuation of the story that I told last week. The story that I told last week was about Ouagadougou. It is a country. And a recap is Ouagadougou disappears for four times. Once to the north, once to the east, once to the west, and once to the south. So we're on the second story. And what happens is Ouagadougou is under peril again. So it actually disappears. From the last story, we know that Ouagadougou disappears for 7 years. Then it comes back. Doesn't say for how long, but then it disappears again for 240 years. So this time it comes back. And everything's all good. But they have a snake there called the Bida snake. The Bida dragon, excuse me. Which is some type of snake. So the snake lets it rain gold in the streets. So everyone there is very wealthy. Which brings me to a particular guy. His name is Mamadi Seifa Keita. That means speaks seldomly. That's very important. So every year, they give 3 maidens to the dragon, which the dragon or the snake eats. So this particular year, a guy named Lagar goes to the snake. He is a descendant of the guy in the previous story, Gasir. He's actually the last remaining son, the one that doesn't die. So Lagar goes to one of the wise men, and the wise man says, the snake is going to ask you for 10 maidens, but you're only going to give him 1. So Lagar goes to the snake, and the snake says, hey, can I get 10 maidens? And Lagar's like, nah. So he's like, what about 9? He's like, nah. He's like, 8? Nah. 7? Nah. 6? Nope. You get the point. Till they get down to 1, which he says, yes, I will give you 1. So the one maiden that the snake chose was Mamadi Seifa Keita's girlfriend. Her name is Sia Jatabari. She is the most beautiful woman in all of Ouagadougou. She is super pretty. So that's Mamadi's girlfriend. Before all of this happened, there's another gentleman named his name is Ouagadougou Sako, and he has a horse named Sambagana, and there's a giant wall around Ouagadougou. Yes, there's a wall. And it's to keep out invaders. So only his horse, Ouagadougou Sako's horse, can jump over the wall. Everyone else's horse is not that strong. So one night, Mamadi comes over to Ouagadougou Sako's house and seduces his wife. But Ouagadougou does not know who it is. All he knows is that when he comes to his house and he sees there's another horse parked next to his horse. And he's like, what's going on? But he guarded his horse better than he guarded his wife, obviously. But he was just like that. He wouldn't let anyone near the horse because he didn't want anyone else breeding his horse so that horse could then jump over the fence. But Ouagadougou Sako, he's a very smart guy. After he leaves, he comes back another day and he breeds with that horse. He has his horse breed with Sambagana, Ouagadougou Sako's horse. So in 3 years' time, Mamadi's horse grows to be a big, strong horse and can also jump over the wall. So fast forward 3 years later, we find out that Mamadi's girlfriend, Sia Jatabari, the most beautiful woman in Ouagadougou, is going to be sacrificed to the snake. And Mamadi's like, not on my watch, I don't think so. So there's a giant party and parade because it's a great thing for them to get the rain of gold, the gold rain that happens. Then to get the gold rain that will happen, raining of gold, there has to be a sacrifice. So because everyone's so excited about this gold rain they're about to receive, they throw a party. So Sia Jatabari is being taken to the snake. The snake notoriously puts his head out 3 times like this. And then he eats. So Mamadi knows this because he's seen it before. So on the 3rd one, he jumps out, and he chops his head off. So now the snake's head is flying far across the land. And he says, "You will not be able to get gold rain for 7 years." As his head flies off into the distance, right? So now everybody in the town is super upset at Mamadi. So Wagano Sako is also the best warrior in the land. They say, pursue him after he's running away on the horse. So he's on the horse now. He grabs Sia Jatabari, he puts her on the horse. His horse is the fastest in the land, but he has 2 people on his horse. He is not faster than Wagano Sako. Plot twist, Wagano Sako is actually Mamadi's nephew. That is also a part of the story that was just revealed at this part. I read this in the book. So, this book, by the way, African Folklore by Harold Kuhlander, was still reading out of that one. So, Wagano Sako catches up to Mamadi, and he knows he's his uncle, and he says, "Hey, Unc, man, I don't want you to get in trouble, man. So I'm going to throw the spear and miss, and then I'm going to get off the spear. I'm going to tell the townspeople to help me pull it out, so that gives you more time to get where you need to go." Mamadi is riding as fast as he can to his mom's house in another town. So that happens 4 times. Wagano throws the spear, misses on purpose, and then he has to get the people to help him pull the spear out because it's so deep into the ground. So finally, Mamadi makes it to his mom's house, which is very far away. So he's really excited. He's like, finally, I'm get with the woman that I love. No one's going to try to kill her or sacrifice her. This is great. However, Sia Jatabari is not happy because Mamadi used to give her money every day because they were rich, because it rained gold. It is no longer raining gold in Ouagadougou because of the curse that the snake put on Ouagadougou because of Mamadi. Because he cannot give her any more money, she decides that she does not love him anymore. And she devises a plot to get out of this relationship with him. She says, "Oh man, Mamadi, I'm not feeling well. Could you cut off your baby toe and maybe I could wash my forehead with the blood and my headache will go away?" And he goes, "Yeah, no problem, girl. I love you so much. Anything for you, yes." So she does that. She wipes the blood on her forehead and she's like, "Oh man," she lays down. A couple of hours later, she wakes up, she says, "I still don't feel any better. Could you cut your pinky finger off and can I wash my face with the blood of that?" And he says, "Oh girl, I love you so much. Anything, whatever you want. Here's my pinky." Gives her the pinky. So then she says, "Oh, I forgot to tell you, I only love men with all 10 fingers and all 10 toes." What? It's so shady, right? So Mamadi's like, "Oh, is that right? Okay." So he's livid, right? He's missing a finger and a toe. So he finds the witch doctor lady that's hanging around, witch, whatever. He says, "Hey, can you make someone fall in love with me?" She says, "Absolutely." He's like, "Cool. Give me some of that stuff." And she goes, "All right, well, I have this hair pomade that you just put in her hair, and then she will fall in love with you." So Sia Jatabari was going to get her hair done the next day. So Mamadi meets with the hairdresser, and he gives the hairdresser this concoction, this potion to put in her hair. So she puts the first half in Sia Jatabari's hair while she's doing it. Sia Jatabari gets up out of her chair. She runs all the way to Mamadi's house. She says, "Did you call me Big Brother?" Big Brother is like the equivalent of saying, "Hey Zaddy," in this particular story. So she says, "Hey Big Brother, did you call me?" He goes, "No, I didn't call you." So she runs back to her hair, get her hair done. The lady does the other half. She says, "I think I hear my big brother calling me." So she runs off. She goes back to Mamadi's house. She says, did you call me big brother? He says, why, no, I did not. So she goes back again, and she's like, can you please hurry up and finish my hair so I can go back to my big brother already? So while she was getting her hair finished, the Mamadi is talking to his servant. He says to his servant, hey man, I'm gonna need you to fake to be me. I don't talk much, right? Because Mamadi Safe Keita means speak seldom. So if you just be quiet and you wear my clothes, she'll think that you are me. When she gets in your bed, I want you to lay with her. Lay with her means have sex with. Lay with her, and if you don't, I'll kill you. And you're like, wow, okay, I guess I'm doing that. Sia Jadabari comes back to the house. His servant is in his clothes and not speaking, but under the cover. So Sia Jadabari is like, you know, I've been thinking we should really get married. I found that I really, really like you. You're so cool. Can you please tell me more about yourself? Blah, 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 blah. And of course, the servant cannot speak because then she would know that it was not him. So he just grabs her and pulls her into the bed and they make love all night. So Wagano Sako, Mamadi, comes into the house in the morning and he opens up the door and he says, what are you doing laying in here with Sia Jadabari? Why are you not tending to my horses? To the servant. And he says, well, I was just doing what you told me to do. And then all of a sudden Sia Jadabari realizes that she has been tricked. So she says to Mamadi, you play a very good game, big brother. And she walks home, and as she's walking home all the way back to Ouagadougou, all of the people are looking at her and they're pointing and they're laughing, and then she realizes she can't go back to Ouagadougou because she was supposed to be sacrificed, so she just crawls in a hole and dies of shame. Such a sad ending to that story. Tell me what you guys in the comments. Leave a message. Let me know what you guys thought that the moral of this story was. There are morals to these stories, and I think that they're important. That's the most important part of the story, is the moral. What did you learn from this? Like I said, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment, leave me your email address so you can get email updates whenever I send these out. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you next time, friends.